As you can see, we're back at it again, camping in the car. But this time, we're better prepared. We have curtains for privacy, and we have cushions for comfort. Last time, it wasn't so easy, but here we are again.
Yes.
So, enjoy our adventure with us. We're winging it. Have some ideas up our sleeve. We don't really have up our sleeve. Guys. And just enjoy. Keys, pickles, and cake. Might be nice to contrast and flavors, salty, tangy, and guys, well, I'm sure you saw the footage suddenly cut with our faces looking, we had a small, not scare, concern. So, everything's okay. I don't know. Like an engine. Like a car starting, yeah. Why would you want the wrong side? Well, everyone, challenge. We're going to do truth or dare. And we'll do rock, paper, scissors to start. Okay. Try to shake out because we always right. Okay, 3, 4. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You can do best on the tree.
Alright, so 1 for you. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, do it again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So 1-1. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
2-1.
You win. Best on the
Best
tree.
Yeah. Alright, so choose or dare.
Truth.
Okay. Have you ever eaten burgers in any form or fashion?
Let me think. No. No. That is nasty. That is disgusting. No. Maybe, like, when you're crying and it run down in your mouth by mistake, but no. No.
Ew.
No. That's purposefully.
Ew.
No, indeed. No.
I rather smell. Mm-hmm.
So, today.
Truth.
Okay. Have you ever had a crush on any of your high school teachers?
No. Hell no. My high school, I had mostly females. But the one or two males I had, no. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Nice.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Alright, you're leaving the days for me.
Okay. There.
Alright,
There.
Okay, dear. If you say no, you have to go outside and do 10 jumping jacks.
Okay.
Right?
Fair.
I dare you to shot either wine or puncheon.
Wine.
This wine was made 5 years ago, and I sweetened it. Ooh, boom.
It smells amazing though.
Bottle.
Okay.
Yeah. You tell me what it is. Yeah. Call my name. Yeah. What it tastes like, I can't remember this one.
It tastes nice. I don't know what it tastes like.
It was either guava or 5-finger.
It tastes like I'll have a good sleep.
Hi. Girl. Okay.
Truth or dare?
I'm kind of jealous now, but I'll go with dare.
Okay. See what we have to eat here. Do. I dare you to stick your index finger in your ears and lick it.
I'm gonna wipe the finger first. 2 sets of stanky. Not right. So, just a minute. Thanks, eh? Thanks. I remember you. I gave you sweet wine. What is it? Deep enough?
That's good.
Hi. Hi. You remember a long time as a child when you used to tickle the back of your pen in your ears and you forgot
and lick it by mistake.
I
remember. That's so nasty. And bitter.
I was trying to fake it, but I really did taste it.
But
And I cleaned my ears yesterday, but yeah, so good. Truth or dare?
truth.
When last you peed the bed?
Let me see. It had to be maybe when I was around maybe
No, for
5 or 6.
It was a
Maybe
dream?
5 or 6.
So even like after that, you didn't like start to, not like total pee.
After that, yes, it would have had times where you felt to pee in the bed and you had to fly up and run to pee, but never pee in the bed, no. Like soak down, no. I would have make it to the toilet and then.
Alright, fair enough. Have you ever woken up and peed in something other than the toilet by mistake?
No.
Alright.
No.
Okay. Very good. Shh.
No. What did too many times you considered it like if you would make it to the toilet?
No,
anytime,
subconsciously, semi-dream, sleepwalk.
No, I just sleep off.
Okay.
Most of the time I sleep light too. But yes, truth or dare?
Mm-hmm.
Truth or dare?
Oh, me? Truth or dare? Truth.
What was one of your most grossest experiences?
Gross to who?
To
At
you?
the time, me?
Mm.
Falling in the toilet counts, and having to wear back your same underwear and clothes that you wore all day because you fell. Because your
That is
brother
disgusting.
left the cover up, man, again. And I didn't know, and I sat to pull on my pretty red dress with white frills and fell and couldn't wear my new outfit. Grossest moment ever, because my brother didn't flush before he left it open.
That is disgusting. This is my turn. Well, no, your turn. How you say it?
Truth or dare?
There.
I dare you to take out Yampy and smell it. If you say no, you have to shut. Is your Yampy?
That was nasty.
That was weird.
I had to clean the next side now, you know.
To
You have
even
to
off the
even it
balance.
off.
Right. Ah, very good. You're cool to play with. Right. Me?
Yeah, truth or dare?
There.
I dare you to put lipstick on your nose and stay until the next round. You have lipstick?
Yes, but I'm not doing that because I'm ditzy and I'll forget and rub it and
Put
smear it.
lipstick. Is either you do that or you take a shot.
Take a
Shot.
Do I get to choose? Or?
Yeah, you can choose. Either wine or punch it.
Well, I want after smelling the wine, I wouldn't
Mm,
fib.
listen.
I wouldn't fib. I wouldn't fib. That's a bit for the. Full on shoulders. This was guava.
Over.
This is guava. Could do with some more sugar.
Yes.
Though. You being oh, you with it.
I didn't say it. I was waiting for her to
Could do with
taste it.
some more sugar. Well, I don't know if you could add now. Or is this how wine is supposed to be when it's?
There's most
What do you
wine
call
to be
it?
sweet, you know.
No, it's not juice.
Okay.
Well, I guess okay. Well, it's good.
Like
We'll
it.
see by 15 minutes. How do you feel after the wine?
Tipsy.
Truth or dare?
Truth. Swear I heard chicken in the background.
You heard what? A chicken. Yes, I heard a crowing. Can't see anything, but truth. As a child, have you ever bitten your toenails? And have you eaten them?
Honestly, yes, I have bitten my toenails before. Eaten them, no. I bite my fingernails and I eat my fingernails, but not my toenails, that's nasty. I used to bite it just because when you bite out all the fingernails and you have no more nails to bite, that's the only nails you have left. But yes, I have since halted that terrible habit since a younger age.
But when your fingernails run out, the reason you bite the toenails is because the fingernails ran out. And that's why I ate my toenails, because I had nothing to eat. and it did taste better. Then, no, honestly, it was
The
thicker.
flavor.
It was richer.
It is thicker than
It was a little gritty at first, but it tasted better. Sure, it had more calcium. Me, choose you there. Ooh, the wine.
Shoot her there. Ooh, I felt like a cashew.
Yeah, the wine. It's either that's what had it. No, there's no earthquake. We can't even see the lines. But yeah, shoot her there.
Shoot her.
There?
Okay. I dare you to run outside and say fa fa fa.
Fa fa fa. I don't have to run fa fa fa. I just have to run outside and say fa fa fa.
In the middle of the darkness and say fa fa fa.
You realize, other than the starlight,
Can't even see anything.
okay. Fa fa fa. Oh my god. Alright. Truth is getting warm. Truth or dare is the wine. Truth or dare.
There.
But since you were so sweet and you helped me sweating from my fa 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 experience, I dare you to take your top off, not your bra, your top off, run 20 steps around the corner into the darkness, and then you could run back. Just make sure you... I'm not speaking anything into... You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Okay. Where's my weapon in case I hear you shouting? Alrighty, right.
Let me get my
your pepper spray. Alright, get ready to go. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 4. Don't go too far. local story or Trinidadian fables or stories called Put Me Back Where You Get Me. No. I see breeze. This is a real scary time to tell stories in truth and all the noises outside. I wouldn't lie. But
boy.
yeah, no, I'm not sure. Anyway, happy times. Right. A long time ago, before they had all these houses, electricity, you know, the roads weren't paved to see, it was gravel roads or bush tracks. There was this man coming back from his estate that was miles and miles away from where he lived, and he had to ride through a orchard, which is known as a orange estate. And there was a orange trees at both sides of the roads, and he was riding those long time crickety bikes with the baskets in the front of it, where he used to carry produce, your luggage or whatnot. And while riding, about halfway down his path from home, late that night, it was after 12 in the morning. That pause was for suspense. Yeah, but it was after 12 in the morning. He was passing a cottonwood tree. Oh my goodness, again, young. A silk cotton tree. A silk cotton tree. Now, these trees are known as spiritual trees, where spirits are known to abide and whatnot and whatnot. And voodoo is said to be done, and witches are said to meet. And so these trees are highly respected and feared. But it was off the road, and there's a tree, a big, old, beautiful tree, a landmark. And he was riding down this dark road. Remember, there were no street lights in this time, no lights other than the stars. And that night was a dark night. There was no moon. While approaching the silk cotton tree, he could have sworn he heard the faint cries of a baby getting louder and louder. And he had a big heart, and he lived with a big family, because in those days extended families dwelt together in semi-communities. So uncle will live in this hut next door, aunt here, granny there, grandchildren, everybody was around. And so he knew about love, and he couldn't understand how someone would leave a baby. Could he really be hearing a baby? So when he reached the silk cotton tree, he rested his bike at the side of the road and contemplated, should he go, but his heart just led him. And he looked at the tree, forgot all the warnings, and followed the voice of the crying. When he reached the base of the tree, there was this beautiful ebony baby lying on the ground, wrapped in brown cotton cloths, crying his cute little eyes out. The man couldn't take it. Who could have done such a thing, he asked himself, and he gently stooped and picked up the baby, trying not to hurt his weak back, especially after a long day's labor. He gently took the baby back to his bike and rested it in the basket in the front of the bike on top of his clothes that he wore during that day. So he had a soft bedding, and he headed off to home, considering and wondering along the way, how is he going to approach his wife with this new find? Who's going to take care of the baby? It doesn't matter. They're going to give it as much love and care. Do they have baby food? And as he rode down the road, he found something was strange. The weight began to get heavier in the bike. The more he pedaled, he found he had to strain. The bike kept getting heavier, harder to pedal. He couldn't understand where this extra weight came from. When he looked down into the basket at the beautiful, previously gorgeous baby before, the baby, his face, its semblance seemed to have changed. Its eyes
His pupils got jet black, and all of a sudden the baby spoke in a deep, guttural voice. "Put me back where you get me." Now, the man was riding at a good speed. He nearly swerved off the road straight into a ditch at the side of the orange field. He screeched to stop and stared at the baby. Once again, the baby looked directly in his eyes and said, "Put me back where you get me." Well, it didn't take long for the wonderful man, this big-hearted man, to change his mind, spin that bike around, and take off, kill Kitty back down the road where he found the baby. And as he approached the tree, the nearer he got to the silk cotton tree, the lighter his weight got. Man, the faster his little legs pedaled and he pedaled and he pedaled. When he reached the tree, he wasted no time in parking it, getting the baby out. Of course, he didn't really want to hold it, but he held the baby as far away as he could as possible, and he carried the baby back to where he found it, rested back, and he was careful not to turn his back towards the baby or the tree, and he walked backwards towards his bike, jumped on his bike, did not look back at all, and took off on his way home, where he reached safely to his family. And that is where we have our fable of "Put me back where you get me."
Oh, wow. That's very... I don't know what I would have done if I was in that position. Well, I would have been confused first when you see the baby alone. And I would have been in the same position. I might have picked up the baby too. To carry it, for help. Until...
No, but when it got heavier, would you have tried to lift of the baby off the bike just as it spoke and rested it there, or you would have really put it back?
Well, I guess after realizing that I may not have been able to lift the baby, I would have carried it back.
Well, that was scary.
That was terrifying.
That was scary. I didn't even know if my legs would have moved to carry me back to...
Wow.
And with the gravel in the road, I could imagine how that ride was back.
To not look back and to not keep looking back every 2 steps.
Every 2 pedals? Nah, I don't know. I guess after riding a good little distance, I might have stopped. Don't mind. I don't think you have to catch your breath when you're riding, do you? Unless it's uphill.
I think so, yeah.
But then long time bikes were harder.
Yeah,
and I don't know if they would have had chains.
Yeah, it's stiff to go up a hill with it.
And we don't know if it was uphill or downhill. And then nobody in those days would be cutting the bush and maintaining. So imagine the kind of bush you would have had to walk through to get the baby, much less to put back the baby when you're not looking back for where you pass.
Guys, I think it's time for us to go to bed.
I don't think we should have told that story before we went to bed, though.
But I feel great after taking my shot of wine. So you guys, good night. Thanks for looking and thanks for listening.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it. Look forward for more. Look out for more.
And please remember, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep.
Good night. See you guys in the morning.
Good night.